Namaste, I am Axat. Welcome to my Sunday sleepy lunchtime vlog. What a week it has been. We saw a century being scored yesterday in the IPL by Abhishek Sharma, who I really appreciated, held out a note from his pocket in which he had written, "This is for the Orange Army." That is how you keep your fan base in your mind and focus on delivering for them what they want. Alright, but I wanted to talk about dreams today because just this morning when I was waking up, I was dreaming that I was on a beach, maybe because of the Andaman trip we did in the January season. And the person who is talking to me is telling me that it's all wonderful and safe, and just then the ocean rises up and a sort of tsunami crashes over us, but somehow I am able to get out of there alive. So I think dreams do play on our biggest fears and our biggest hopes, because if you're suppose a cricketer like Abhishek Sharma or Ishan Kishan or who was the Priyansh Arya, these three Indian batters who have scored centuries already in this IPL 2025 season, then I guess you will be dreaming about hitting sixes and boundaries in your dreams as well, in your sleep as well. And on the other hand, I will also say that dreams are pretty stupid. I won't say literally stupid, but I'll say dreams are randomly weird because the body is asleep, which is why our brain goes into hyperdrive, since it doesn't have to control the movements of the body. And that is also why dreams shouldn't have any meaning, because the mind is in free thinking, free form automatism. And I think that is something that I have just published my latest photo of Advitya learning to sketch, learning to actually just scribble, I will say. So Advitya's scribblings tell me that free form automatism is what children do when they start to get to grips with the pencil grip and start to express themselves written. Of course, these days digitally, who knows, they will just learn to scroll on screens. But thankfully, Advitya is still at that juncture at which we can teach her to write and the alphabet, numbers, Varnamala, because I'm giving slightly more focus on Hindi, which is our mother tongue, since learning English will come naturally. Even I learned Hindi first and then I learned Hindi, I'm sure. But I don't know what happened at that time. I'll have to ask dear mum. But I think that having a good grasp of our own swar and vyanjan, ka, kha, ga, gha and a, I, e, is more important for kids these days, because it gives them phonetic relationships with the alphabet that they are learning. English falters on that count in many forms, starting with, of course, C for cat, C for cake. What is this? You should teach kid, and I will make an ABCD video with Advitya in which I tell her C for circle or C for cycle, which is the same phonetic sound that I am teaching her for the alphabet. So that's the thing. Same thing with G, G for goat. Doesn't make any sense. I will teach her G for ginger, or something that has a place in her daily life so that she can relate to the sound. And this is what English is full of. It's full of contradictions of itself, and that is why I made a video with Advitya just a few meters from here a few weeks ago, which was called English is Quite Funny Indeed. So check that out if you feel like. And I will just say Sigmund Freud was a blithering idiot. He took advantage of the society's privilege at that time, in which people had enough time to dwell on their dreams and start to forecast stuff and shape their lives by their dreams, and psychoanalysis, which is absolutely bunk according to me, but that's just my opinion and I'm free to have it. Alright, and finally, you can't predict anything. The past is history, the future is a mystery, and as Master Oogway in Kung Fu Panda says, that is why we call it a gift, or a present. That is why we call it a present. Sorry. See, double meaning words, or rather synonyms, can confuse us sometimes. But enough of this, like I said, sleepy afternoon Sunday vlog. Sundays are good because you get to relax a little, get to, like I said, dwell on our own dreams for a bit, and that is why I thought I'll come down, because the nice weather has been sent down by JC from the Himalayas, and it has given us a couple of days of respite from oppressive heat. Of course, it's climbing back up there already, and what can you do? Stay indoors, stay hydrated, and stay safe. So okay, with that I will call this vlog to an end for today. And tonight Manchester United take on Newcastle. That's a different video. I will make that as a short. And you know, if you like my rants, then feel free to check out my other videos. I am Axat. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning, but my YouTube game is mine. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. Take care, namaste, and stay safe.